Libra, sign that's playing for you is times changed. So look, so you might be in an environment or you in a situation and it's like you moving different, you investing in this space or this friendship differently, you change, so to speak. And it's not the fact that you changed, you might have just outgrew something. You might have realized what you were expressing wasn't something you should have been expressing. Now that you got the truth for yourself, now you're expressing or you're investing in a different type of truth. Folks like Libra, you changed. Nah, Libra just grew up. Yeah, Libra, you took a leap of faith in a different direction. You outgrew your environment, or you outgrew the scenario or the friendship or the relationship you were in. You realized you was the only one growing in that space, in that environment. So because you realized you was the only one changing, you had to set yourself free. Look, these two flip. I'm going to put them back because it's deuces. You only need singles. But Ace of Coins upright and then the High Priestess upright. Now that you know the truth, you can invest differently. Now you are investing differently. Or somebody know the truth about you, Libra, and now they're moving differently in regards to how they handle the space with you. Time changes people. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. And this was in your last one, but it was the second card in your last one. This one is the first one. You've been having a lot of repeating cards, even in the extra videos. But you got new feelings, and now that it's like over time, as it's like someone could have expressed or invested in you in some way, shape, or form. It's like someone planted a seed in some way, shape, or form. Now, when that seed, you plant a seed, it doesn't grow the same day. Now, as time was progressing, you started thinking, you started looking, you started observing, you started feeling differently. Ever since that initial seed was planted in some way, shape, or form. Now, fast forward, time done progressed, now you changed. Now the seed ain't a seedling no more. Now it's a full tree. Now you done fully developed a perspective or mentality, your own viewpoint about a scenario or about this friendship, about this job, about this relationship. Just because of what you invested in the past. Light it up. Hey, something might be getting lit, or something's been lit inside of you. Someone planted a seed, and as time progressed, when they planted it, you might have just brushed it off. But then it's like that was still in your mind. Little did you know. Now you going through your day-to-day cycle, your day-to-day routine. You trying to figure out why shit is a little different. Why are you not thinking or feeling the same way about the same shit you used to? Yeah, because that seed done sprouted. Now it's like you jacking the beanstalk. Your mind is higher now. And where you at, it requires you to be lower. Yeah, see, you fixed in some light. Now the tree look, the tree behind it. It's like the seedling done sprouted. Now you got a whole different mentality. Now you see differently. You looking at your world differently because of this a new emotional feeling. Whether it was just a feeling that you got from within you or your external world presented something before you and that planted the seed. You heard a song. You heard the song and you heard the lyrics. You was listening to the lyrics. It hit you in a way. You didn't react right then and there, but it changed you from that moment forth. You seen a movie. That movie changed you. It didn't change you on a drastic scale though, where you immediately turned the whole. No, it was like a over time type thing. Over time, little things that didn't bother you would start to bother you. That type of shit. And that's because you in a new space. It's either you just unlock your Sharingan or you got a Tomo or two. Just got you a new Tomo. Now you seeing differently. Now your awareness in your environment is a little different than most. You see things, it's like what people around you would think is nothing. Now you seeing that and on a scale. Is it a good or is it bad for me? You feel me? It's like you're seeing how that affects yours, how that environment affects you when you participate in. You looking differently. Yeah, now you a little more emotionally guarded, a little more standoffish towards just any old emotion. It's you're not taking everything you used to take from folks. People used to be able to just come to you, say this, do that, make you feel like this. Boom, Libra was a part of it. Now you ain't the same. You ain't the same way. You don't rock the same, basically. You in a new set of eyes. Yeah, you don't see something the same. I'm telling you, it's like if it's a relationship, you're not as quick to receive feelings from this relationship because you got a different. You already received something from this. What you already received, whether it was like someone came to you and expressed something, or you got an awareness before someone tried to play on that blank spot. You feel me? It's like you became aware of someone emotionally manipulating you a certain type of way, or someone going to emotionally manipulate you a certain type of way before they tried it. Then they came to you and tried it. Now you only see them like this now. You don't see that space as abundant as you used to. You don't see this relationship as abundant as you used to because you connected the dots before someone even tried to play you in some way, shape, or form, and you caught them. It's like that. In too deep. Yeah, 9 of coins in reverse, and there's somebody a little too deep in with you. Now it's like they can't take it back now because they already tried it. They already tried you. They already invested in that action, and you saw it before they even had the idea to do it to you. It's like you checkmate. Now you're not so quick to receive feelings from this person anymore. You may still be open to sharing or just being in an environment or a space, but you're not going to let this person make you feel no type of way. You're not going to let this person make you think about that in a different type of way because you see their mentalities is lower. You already see where their mind is at, and you got to be in a higher place to see that someone else is in a lower place. You feel me? Mentally. And that's where you at right now. And that's because in the past, look, you invested in something that brought you to a higher sense of emotional awareness. Now someone can't play on your emotions the way they used to. Now they in the shitter. They in too deep. And you caught them. It's almost like you set a trap and you caught the person you were trying to trap or the people you were trying to trap. You set up a scenario, you set up a situation, and someone fell right in it. Ever since you got this new mind, it's almost like you wanted to test to see if what you became aware of was true, what you felt, what you now know, because you couldn't stop thinking about it. You were fixated on something, so you had to test it. You had to test the waters, and it hit. Now someone ain't as rich as they used to be when they enter your energy. When someone used to enter your space, you used to share minds with them. They used to share minds with you. Someone used to feel abundant whenever they were around Libra. Someone used to feel accepted almost. But now they don't feel the same way. They're not as gung-ho, chest out as they used to be in your space, Libra. Because you see them. Yeah, someone ain't popping their shit like they used to be popping their shit around you, Libra. Because it's a burden now that you know what the fuck is going on. Now that you done see someone for who they are because they try to play you in some way, shape, or form. If it's you versus you might have invested in something and the return on what you invested in didn't get you what you want. But now you got a different way to look at things because of the burdens you manifested by doing that, or by accepting those feelings from that person, or by investing in this emotional based idea. You should have thought about it a little more, but you didn't. You just jumped on it once you got the feeling. And then it's like you were hesitant on any other thing but that. You only wanted that because the way that made you feel. So you jumped on that, and then that shit brought you a burden. Now you're stuck in the awareness that feeling, that energy, that person, that place only gives me burdens. You don't think highly of that situation anymore. You no longer feel as abundant as you used to. You in too deep. Put your foot in the shoe, that fish. Whether you in too deep or somebody in too deep in some shit with you, and it's a burden. They got a whole lot of problems with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, somebody don't know what to do. If it's you versus someone outside of you, somebody outside of you invested in you in some way, shape, or form. They invested in you whole time. You already saw this person. Oh yeah, they in for an ending. It's the ending of the relationship, ending of the friendship. That person, once soon as it played out the way you didn't want it to, but you had to see if it would. You tried it, it hit. Oh yeah, they got the dough. Now they don't know what to do in order to get you to look at them, to get you to take their feelings back. Open up to them and receive feelings from that. Because again, you already invested in something. It's like you already got emotions from somewhere or someone or something. You already got a feeling about this. They don't know they don't know what mind or what mentality or what object or what tangible thing to bring you to get you to feel otherwise about how you already feel. You feel me? Somebody stuck with you. Yes, indeed. There's a song that's playing for you. I told you something hit. It went exactly the way you thought it would. Yeah, look, somebody's exposed. They can't even defend themselves. If it's you versus you, Libra, you don't know what to do because you may have invested in something that is now a burden to you, and now you're exposed. And you only invested in this because someone came to you with some emotional immaturity and got you to invest in some bullshit. Yeah, somebody emotionally manipulated you. If it's you versus you. If it's you versus, or another shoe is you could have been the emotional manipulator. And you emotionally manipulated a dead end situation. It wasn't gonna amount to nothing anyway. And then you got exactly what you wanted out of that. Now you're exposed, you got burdens, it's the ending. You got the only thing you could get out of that. Because it wasn't gonna be great. No matter what you did. If it's you versus someone outside of you, then someone outside of you tried to manipulate you. You caught them before they even did it. It's like you set a trap. You set a trap hoping it wouldn't be true, but this is someone's karma now. Now someone's exposed because they fell right into the trap you set. Now they burdened. They don't know what to do in order to get you to look at them the way you used to look at them. And that's because you already got your mind made up about this. You already got your feelings in a certain type of place about this ever since you received this new way to look at it, this new perspective. It's like you looked at a situation with virgin-like eyes, as if it was fresh, it was new, you never been here, and those eyes brought you a new way to feel about it. That new way to feel about it made you look at how everyone else was trying to make you feel about it, and made you more resistant towards accepting everyone else's feelings because you had your feelings now. You know how you feel about this now because you received that from yourself. You received an emotional mind from yourself, or you received an emotional mind or an idea or a spark, an emotional spark from something external to you, a song. You heard a sound, you saw a bird, you watched a movie, you watched some TV, you was chopping it up with some employees, you was chopping it up with some coworkers, you was chopping it up with your partner, your significant other, or your friend. Put your foot in the shoe, your family member. You know what the fuck you be doing, Libra. What's on? Quarterback. Is that it? Two. Oh yeah, that's it. I'ma fuck with you.